Hey, this is me building and strategizing my 400k per year profit solo consulting business right in front of your eyes. And the way that these videos work is that I every single day make one of these videos that follows the exact same framework. I start by answering some questions from all of you. This means that you can ask your question down below and then I'll answer it tomorrow. It brings you a lot of value, hopefully, and it gives me some good insights, and it's also a good engagement hack. So what's not to like? Then I show you my revenue, cash and cost, and overall just the social growth of all my channels, and then my to-do list, so what I did today and what I'll do tomorrow, and then some live strategy on how I'm going to get to $1 million a year in personal profit. Right now I'm doing 400k in profit, but I have to follow these rules, so that's the exception. All right, so I head over to my daily updates channel, the channel you're watching right now. I head into community, and I will scroll down all the way until I reach a comment that I haven't interacted with. The first one here is from Pahuus. Pahuus, bro, very good to see you here. I hope that you are doing well. I hope you and your family is healthy. Your daily updates are incredible. I get so much value from them and help me stay focused. I really appreciate that. That's why I do it. I come from a growth ops background, and I went too deep into building other people's businesses. Very normal in the beginning, so don't hit yourself too hard in the head, man. Without a clear offer, I promised big results and ended up doing everything. YouTube edits, sales, operations, etc. It taught me a lot, 300 plus sales calls, very nice, but it's not scalable. Correct. In the beginning, bro, you don't want to focus on scalability. You want to focus on exactly what you've done. So congrats. I haven't read the whole message, so let's see how worse it's going to get here. I also didn't build any case studies or content for myself, and I've realized that it wasn't my business, just theirs. I quickly realized it wasn't scalable, and as a result, I unknowingly started to feel like I had become their employee. So now I'm creating a done with you program with some agency style elements, funnels, ad scripts, etc. and thinking of onboarding 3 people for free in return for being able to document case studies and test the product. I feel stuck and would love to know if you think this is the right move. Very good question, bro. I think there's multiple parts to it, so I'll just I saw that out of my eyesight that it was only 3 questions today, so I think I'll just try my best to break down each part of your question in a way where I give you lots of content so that I hopefully can help you in the right direction here, bro. So I think this right here, the feeling of building other people's businesses, doing everything at once, it doesn't feel scalable. You see all of these people on social media telling you, hey bro, just sell without sales calls, just become a consultant, just do all of these things. Where in reality, you have to go through the phase that you went through, bro. You have to learn the skills, you have to learn what you can become good at and what you actually enjoy, right? The only reason to why my short form content agency back then started to do well and scale and grow was because I tested so many different things at once, but then realized, hey, I'm pretty good at this short form content thing, and it's kind of trending and it's a good market, and why don't I just do this and then double down, right? So I think, bro, don't hit yourself too hard in the head here, okay? And yeah, of course, in the beginning, becoming other people's employees is very important, because what you do in the beginning, right, is that you promise them everything. You want to do everything for them because that is what you correlate with a good service, always doing more than expected. But it also turns the authority levels very skewed, right? Because they will see you as, hey, Pahuus will just do anything if we just keep asking him, right? And that is not good either. Now I'm creating a done with you program with some agency style elements. I love this, bro. So one of the best offers that I also preach a lot for the people that I work with, that is an agency that want to transition more into a consultant, is hybrid, right? Because what you want to go from is exactly what you described, Pahuus, right? You want to transition away from being the person that says yes to everything and does everything. Where again, the hierarchy, is that the English word, is kind of skewed, right? You're down here, where you do everything for people. The hybrid model is amazing, right? Because you include some done for you elements and some done with you. Because you realize that in a successful info business, there is really only 4 components, right? You realize that it's traffic, right? So here, as a hybrid offer, you can, for example, done for you, you can script their ad, right? Script ad. 2 is nurture, right? And the best way of nurturing is probably in high ticket info is an appointment setter. Of course, there's content, but content is always a very long process. And if you have a client who needs fast results, then it's very annoying being stuck saying, hey, the YouTube channel will perform at some point. So implementing a good setter is definitely it. And I think, bro, here is as a hybrid part of the offer, you can, for example, train the appointment setter, right? Third part is sales. I would always recommend that the client themselves take sales in the beginning unless they're horrible at it. So here it's pretty much on their end to get it done. Maybe you can review a call, right? So review. And then 4, that is just delivery. And again, you don't really need to do any done for you here, because it's just consulting the client on how to manage their clients properly, right? And hopefully by you entering their business, they'll also save some time. So you realize that here, right, you're not an agency, because the key thing here is the positioning. Pahuus is an agency. No, Pahuus is a consultant, and he will script the ad for us, and he will train our appointment setter. He will review 1 sales call per week, and he will consult on lifetime value or our offer and the delivery side of things, right? And suddenly you are here in the authority, Pahuus, right? Because you're a consultant that is being hired in. You're not some external marketing guy that they can just bitch around and basically tell you to do anything, and they say jump and you say how high, right? So this is an amazing idea, man. Absolutely amazing. As you said, building funnels, ad scripts, etc. Don't do this, bro, because then again your authority drops down, because if something is free, it is easy. It is just all about the framing, bro, right? So like normally this hybrid offer is 5,000 US. I really believe in your case, so what I'll do for you is that I'll drop it down to $2,000, and I'll take a 10% profit, and then the usual 3K that you save here, we take half of that, right? So we take the $1,500 and then we put it into ads, all right? So I, Pahuus, drop down from 5K to 2K because I really believe in this case. And then let's agree that we take some of that money that you just saved by working with me, and then we throw it into ads, and then we're in this boat together because I have 10% profit. This framing works 80% of the time. So try that out, bro. And yeah, focus on the right 3 people so that you don't end in this, bro, where you build the wrong people's businesses, right? Because there's nothing wrong with building other people's businesses as long as there's a long-term gain in it, right? I still have an agency where I also build other people's businesses, but I have a very good contract in place and a very long time horizon where the hours that I spend here will outweigh over time, right? And it will turn into a good case study that can be used for further goals that I have with the agency, okay? So, and then, bro, while you do it, then you allocate 1 day, okay? 1 day where you, let me see here, only do this. You create content for yourself. 1 day a week where you ideate, you script, you upload, you record, and then maybe you want to edit yourself, maybe you want to get something to do it, but 1 day a week you start creating content. All right, bro? We need to make sure that instead of you just stagnating and slowly growing, you have some time where you suddenly will see exponential. All right, and that is the content, that is cases, that is the hybrid offer that we talked about. So best of luck, my man. I know you can do it. Right on the spot, Fred. Thank you so much, Jens. Almost everyone in the e-com agency space is doing exactly what you're saying. Thank you very much for the answer. It cleared up the things. Thanks. I wish you all the best, Jens. I really hope you get going with it. And again, just like that I showed with Pahuus, instead of just doing what everyone else is doing, Jens, then you'll feel behind by spending all of these hours on content, and is it even working? And then suddenly you'll do like this, right? Where they linearly will grow and you'll exponentially grow because you're actually doing something that isn't just input, output, input, output, input, output, right? You'll do something that is actually leveraged. So hopefully you get going with that. And Andrew says solid content, keep it up and keep pushing it. Thank you so much, man. I wish you all the best. That is it for questions. Let's see how many. Let's check the social growth of my daily updates channel, my Instagram, and then my main YouTube. So 258 on the daily updates, then 6360 on my main channel. Because now it's time for business stats. It is this thing right here, where I will basically show you my very nice Excel sheet here. We're starting to get a lot of data, which is very awesome. I'll zoom in a bit so that you can actually see something. And roll it up a bit because my cam is there. There we go. So today's the 19th. So we're of course tracking the 18th of July. So 6/3. Good to see the main YouTube channel bumping up a little bit. 21,024 and daily updates 258. And for revenue and cash, I hit into my WAP. I will update it so that you can see. There we go. And today, nothing, but we're tracking the day before, right? And 2339. So 2339, 2339. And cost, let me check my business account to see if I had any subscriptions. Yes, we had make.com, which is $10. Oh my goodness, what did I do? Nothing. Okay, good. So that is the update. Very nice. Yeah. All right. Sorry. Next thing is my to-do list. So today's Thursday, and I'm hosting an event this weekend for all of my clients that lives in Denmark, because I'm just like, I thought I would throw something together now that I'm home. So we're playing paddle, and we're having dinner, and then we're doing, before all of this, I've rented out like a nice room where we can sit and talk, and I'll do a presentation and just connect with each other. Because all of them are my clients, then I'm not charging anything except for the food that we'll eat and the cost of playing paddle. So it's just like, I'm not going to make any money off it. It's just a pure social event for my clients. And yeah, we're going to be 12, which is, I'm super excited. So I planned out that whole thing today, and logistics and basically just everything. Then I had a one-on-one call with my own mentor. So I always have that bi-weekly every Thursday. Then I set up my kit landing page for the wait list, because yesterday I closed down all spots for my mentorship until September. So I set up that landing page. Then I started writing my welcome sequence and the waitlist sequence that people will receive, both when they join my regular newsletter, but also when they join the waitlist, which is very nice. Then I answered all Slack and all clients, basically. What did I do? Let me check my to-do. Completed. Yeah, and then I did some work with my graphic designer. I'm building a lot of visual models for the digital coffee shop. So I built out, so I sent a lot of those his way, and we started working on them, which was very nice. That's it. It took a long time with the emails and setting everything up, and also writing email sequences and the copy and the ideation, and yeah, just building the whole thing out, right? So let me see if I can actually, okay, I'm just leaking everything here. All right. But here's the wait list basically that I built out. I need to readjust the logo, and then we're basically good. So you can see the wait list. That's what I built this out today, and started writing a few emails, which is nice. So that is what I did today. Yeah. For strategy, let's see if we have anything to strategize today, huh? Shall we? So why can't I? I'm afraid that I'll absolutely ruin everything by doing it. All right, let's see. For strategy, can we elaborate on some of the comments that we did? Probably not. Maybe talk in person. Now, how important that is with clients. I think people will be like, Fred, why not charging? Well, because you don't have to make money off anything, man. Like, come on. You can also just host something because you want. And like, my client relationships is the most important thing to me. And I take it very seriously when people trust me and pay me. So I want to do everything that I can to make sure it's the best money that they ever spent. And if it takes 10 hours of my time to spend a whole day with people that I consider friends, and then also set everything up, I'll do that any day of the week, and you don't have to pay me. Like, come on. I brought it up myself, but yeah, that's my thoughts. I have hosted multiple masterminds before, and of course there's definitely also something to it when you pay an amount of money to attend something, then you typically, right, you give it more more value. But it also depends on the goal of this. For the thing I'm hosting here, it is completely and focused on social, right? So yeah, not a lot. It was a good day today. I enjoyed the day. Tomorrow is my mom's birthday and I need to get a haircut, and I have a lot of calls and another day, another to-do list. That's the beautiful thing, huh? So thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you tomorrow.